So doing the parikrama of Vrindavan, doing the parikrama of Navadvipa, which is no different, doing the parikrama of Navadvipa, which is no different from Vrindavan. Now we are in Champahati. It's very beautiful the katha about here, and we have heard this is the place of Dvija Baninath. And here they also to have so many big garden of champak flowers, like jasmine. That's why he is named Champak. We have darshan of Gaura Gadadhar.
प्राचीन कवियों के सुंदर रूप में कहा गया बंगला के जो उज्जवल भास्कर स्वरूप ये जयदेव गोस्वामी पाद अपराध कवि जयदेव गोस्वामी पाद.
So Jayadeva Goswami is a transcendental poet. He used to sit here and write the Gita Govinda, especially the Dashavatara Stotra of Gita Govinda. He wrote it here. When the king of Bengal, Lakshman Sen, heard this Gita Govinda, he got the Dashavatara Stotra. The king was very happy when he heard this of transcendental language, this book. Seeing this, Lakshman Sen, this king, became so pleased. Gurudev, come this. Yeah, and then he asked his parikaras, who wrote this? Jayadeva Goswami wrote it. Fix this problem. And then Jayadeva Goswami told, I don't want to tell the Gita Govinda to the king. But the king changed his clothes and came here to listen from the lotus mouth of Jayadeva Goswami about this Gita Govinda. So he made a beautiful kutir and he stayed there. Jayadeva Goswami with his wife Padmavati Devi, and he wrote the beautiful book Gita Govinda. So the Gita Govinda is such a beautiful book. If you read Mahaprabhu himself, he was so eager to listen this Gita Govinda. In Jagannath Puri, when Mahaprabhu was living in Puri, there was once a beautiful girl. She was in a garden, and she was singing the Gita Govinda. And then Mahaprabhu was going to Gambhira to Tota Gopinath to meet with Gadadhar. Mahaprabhu came near this girl and he heard this girl singing this Gita Govinda in Lalita Bhasha, one kind of language. And Mahaprabhu started running towards her, thinking she was his friend. She was his friend. Mahaprabhu never even see the face of a woman. Mahaprabhu never touched a woman. What to speak of seeing a woman? Mahaprabhu was thinking she was his friend. And Mahaprabhu started running behind this girl. And then the servant of Mahaprabhu, Govinda, went to catch him, but Mahaprabhu was running so quick to try to get that girl. But the servant of Mahaprabhu just shouted, "Stri, Stri, Stri, woman, woman." Then immediately Mahaprabhu stopped and he came and told after Govinda, "Today you have really saved my life. You have saved my life. Because if I had touched this woman, today only, I should have gone to the ocean and killed myself in the waters." So Gita Govinda is such a high class book. You cannot even describe how high is it this book, Gita Govinda. When Mahaprabhu was in separation mood, then he used to tell this book, Gita Govinda, to Mahaprabhu. like they were always speaking verses of this verse. Chaitanya Charitamrita describes that when Mahaprabhu was absorbed in the mode of Srimati Radhika, so much eager in separation, to pacify Mahaprabhu, Swarupa Damodar and Raya Ramananda, they came and they used to stay with Mahaprabhu, and they used to tell all these things to Mahaprabhu. Like, which things? No, these verses. Like, for example, Raya Ramananda used to recite the shlokas of Jagannatha Vallabhanataka in his own book that he had wrote. And Swarupa Damodara, he used to speak verses of Gita Govinda and poems of Gita Govinda, and also poems of Vidyapati Srinidas, very high books. And at this moment, the separation of Mahaprabhu would increase so much, who can describe? So in this way, this Gita Govinda is so dear to Mahaprabhu. And Jayadeva Goswami manifested this book, the speciality of this there. So the Gita Govinda describes about 4 kinds of hero and 8 kinds of heroine. Especially we see that in this book, when Jayadeva Goswami was writing this book, Gita Govinda, especially this verse, Smaragala Kandanam Mamashi Rasimandanam. When came in the time of this verse, he was thinking in his mind, Krishna is the supreme absolute truth, Swayam Bhagavan. Who can put the feet on the head of God? So he couldn't write this. He could not write the rest. He stopped his pen. He was like stunned. And he was thinking, how can I finish this verse? Then, it was lunchtime, he took his gamcha to bathe in the Ganga. When he went, Swayam Bhagavan Krishna, manifesting the form of Jayadeva Goswami, and told, "Oh Padma, give me my book." So Krishna himself wrote the last line. Oh, means Krishna is saying to Srimati Radhika, "Oh Srimati Radhika, you are so compassionate. Please put your lotus feet on my heart, on my head, on my head." So Krishna himself wrote the rest of this verse and left. Then when Jayadeva Goswami came back after taking his bath, he told to Padma, his wife, "Oh, where's my book?" She said, "But you just came and wrote it just now." He said, "No, I'm just coming from my bath." So she saw, and really in the end, last line was completed. In golden letters it was written, so Jayadeva Goswami understood. "Oh Padma, your life successful because Krishna himself came here and wrote this last verse." So how Krishna is Rasik? Krishna is so much Rasik. So all these specialities, these symptoms of Adhira Lalita Nayaka, Priyasivasibhuta is controlled by his beloved. In the Gita Govinda we see all these symptoms of the Adhira Lalita Nayaka. If Jayadeva Goswami hadn't manifested this book, Gita Govinda, the literature in Bengali would be lacking a very great book, and especially in the society of the Vaishnavas. Nobody would be able to relish this Rasa Madhurya. So, he's a Rasika Vaishnava, Jayadeva Goswami. There are so many things also described. In the life of Jayadeva Goswami, there were so many obstacles, so many. But he crossed all these obstacles, and he did sadhana bhajan. We saw this in his life. So we came here to Jayadeva Goswami, Vijayabaninatha, and also the temple of Gauragadadhar. Now I have to go. So here I stop my speech. Cannot speak too much. Everybody is hungry, and also will be so much sun. Yesterday, the other day, today actually is longer the way, coming back from here. So we have to very quickly do, because it will be so much hard, a strong sun, to come back to the temple. It's even farther than Nishinghapali, the last place to the temple, back to the temple. So I'll stop my speech.
मैदान है वहीं पर
So we'll stop in that field to take prashadam. Because there's so much sun. Already 8:30 and it's already so much sun. So let's not delay. Let's take prashada and go to Bidanagar. Then we continue to Kobala. Gaur Premanande. You all give some donation here, please. Because this devotee has so much love. He's taking care of this place so well. So everybody please give donation to him.